Hello everyone. The topic that I choose for my movie is why are business ethics so important for businesses? Business ethics. What are business ethics? The study and examination of moral and social responsibility in relation to business practices and decision making in business. What it basically means, ethics, is the right and the wrong decisions that you make in your business. It also have to do a lot about values in combination with social code and norms. Why are business ethics so important for businesses? This is all because of the public image. Nowadays, everyone has a smartphone. The smartphones give the consumers a lot of power because with that smartphone, you can break the company's public image overnight. Even in remote places, people nowadays have smartphones. So when there is unethical behavior in a rainforest somewhere, you can post it right away on Snapchat, LinkedIn, or another social media platform, destroying the public image right away, and that's cost a lot of customers. That's why companies nowadays are more aware of their public image and ethical. So why are companies more into sustainability and ethics then? This is because of the 10 most the biggest hurdles for businesses. I'm going to point out 5 of them. The first one is there are too many metrics that claim to measure sustainability, and they're also too confusing. The second one is that government policy need to incent outcomes and need to be more clearly connected to sustainability. The third one is that consumers do not constantly factor sustainability in their purchase decisions, so the consumer don't really care that much yet. The fourth one is that companies do not know best how to motivate their employees to undertake sustainability initiatives. This means that it's hard to get their employees on board on being more ethical and sustainable. And the 10th one hurdle is also that the companies that are most into sustainability also often end up losing in competitiveness. Ethics and their effect on consumers. First, indecent ethical behavior can cause some major events. For instance, the global banking crisis of 2018 was the result of unethical behavior. What happened was that the banks gave a lot of loans to house owners that they already knew that they couldn't afford. So in the end, a lot of people couldn't afford their loan anymore and went bankrupt. And this means that they couldn't pay off the bank no more. So what ended up in that the banks had also a big problem, and this caused a global crisis and had a big impact on the economy, and yeah, basically screwed everything up. The second thing is that global protest and civil unrest. For example, in the Netherlands, in Groningen, we have like a lot of gas winning, but they use a technique that is called fracking. What they do is they put chemicals into the ground that is fracking the rocks where the gas is inside, and together it is the cause of earthquakes. So in the vicinity of those gas winning, a lot of buildings got damaged, and the owners of those buildings had a lot of costs. And the winning company said, "Yeah, that's your own problem." So that was the cause of a lot of civil unrest. Another one is that paradigm shifts in the environment. For instance, Coca-Cola uses millions of liters of waters to make the product, of course. But what resulted in that Coca-Cola estate has some factories in communities where water is already scarce. And what happens there is that yeah, Coca-Cola is basically sucking the whole area dry of drinkable water, and the people that are living there, yeah, have a big problem. Then we have the causes of decent ethical behavior, Good ethics is also good for good business, because if you have a good company name and a good image, more customers will probably buy stuff by your company, and it will also improve the loyalty for customers. So, aren't there any important laws then about ethics? Of course, they are. There are laws are concerning about marketing. There are laws about price agreements or price fixing. For instance, Scania did with 5 other truck manufacturers price fixing. They formed a cartel, and they got a fine of 800 million, and also a warning to never do that again. Uh, you also have to sell products that are safe. For instance, there was a time that the Samsung Galaxy Note 7 had batteries that burned and also exploded. So 92% of all Samsungs returned back to the factories to solve the problem. Another one was that click and bite advertising is prohibited. You see it all the time on social media and all the other things, that they have very big lines, and that with fake news only to get clicks, and there with those clicks they get revenue, and that's also prohibited by law. Ethical image. All companies, of course, want to have a good ethical image, even if they are not so ethical. Here you see the BP logo. The BP logo is the Helios symbol. It's a green color, very leafy also, and the color green is no coincidence, because they want to be very green. Of course, BP is an oil company and is far from green. They're, for instance, the causers of the biggest oil spill in the history of mankind, and that was the 2010 Deepwater Horizon disaster. And there 4.9 million barrels of oil was spilled in the Gulf of Mexico. So their image doesn't really say everything what they really are doing. And now to conclude, hopefully I have given you a powerful insight in how important ethics are for businesses all around the world, and what the effects of ethics could be. I think, in my opinion, that ethics is becoming one of the most important things for a company. Also, because of the internet is still growing, there are more people getting online, um, and also there is a paradigm shift in the opinion of people, that companies shall do good and not harm the environment or do bad business practices. Um, that's why I want to conclude with a, a quote: "A man without ethics is a wild beast loosed upon this world," and I firmly believe. Thank you for watching my movie, and these were the sources that I used to make this movie. Thank you. Bye.